lighthouse, Hanlon's Lighthouse, and then where Trillium was. And then, of course, Center Island / Centerville / Olympic Island. And then Ward's Island and / Boardwalk. So this is what I wrote. This one will fit too. This one fits better. I have backup marker. I do the other whiteboard. This is what I wrote. Okay. You can still see my head. No, you can't. Uh-oh. Hang on a sec. Maybe that came out of the back of this. Okay, there we go. TTTHP, episode number 1, Toronto Islands. As you can see, Hanlon's Point, and then Lighthouse, and then where the Trillium Ferry was, Center Island / Centerville / Olympic Island, Ward's Island, and then the Boardwalk. That's what we have planned for that episode. Leave it there so I remember what I'm doing later on when I do that work again. Now, sets for this show basically most likely does not take place in studio. It's always on location. It always will be on location, except towards the end when we have the clip show. So we want to show some of the best moments of the show for you, and Chris Charles' historic places, and then we're going to probably have a wrap-up party and whatnot, and that will be all filmed. And actually have the same location will be used for both this show and that show. Now, future shows, I know I've talked about Durham, but there's a little surprise coming in to the 09-10 season, filming season. I can't tell you right now. But back to this show, it takes place on location, different locations, different areas, and whatnot. It's different areas, doesn't matter. It could be in Durham region, it could be in Toronto, it could be out in Halton, like when I do the Halton County Radio Museum and whatnot. But it's always on location. No matter what in the world, it will not be in a studio like this every day, because it's hot out there. It's 31 degrees today. I'm wearing the lighter stuff here in the studio, and I have the light on low today. I asked the lighting crew to put it on low, but great place to be right now is probably on the Toronto Islands. It's probably cooler because you're off the lake, so it would be much better to be there right now. We have a lot of plans. I'm hoping to do maybe Port Hope in the future, maybe Cobourg if possible. I'm not sure. It's just, nothing's been confirmed. I'm going to make its run at all. Like, I'm going to make it go up to the 17th episode, and we'll see if I want to cancel it. Then I'll cancel it. If not, then it'll keep going. But I do have a new project in mind. If this show goes off the air because of a lack of it not being no more ideas, or ideas are old and we have no more new ideas and whatnot, the new project will take place. But depending on Chris travels, who knows what kind of historical things I can find throughout the whole thing. I'd like to make an announcement to you folks at the end. Do maybe Port Hope in the future, maybe Coburg if possible. I'm not sure. It's just nothing's been confirmed. I'm gonna make it its run at all. Like I'm gonna make it go up to the 17th episode, and we'll see if I want to cancel it. Then I'll cancel it. If not, then it'll keep going. But I do have a new project in line. If this show goes off the air because of a lack of it not being no more ideas, or ideas are old and we have no more new ideas and whatnot, the new project will take place. But depending on Chris Travels, who knows what kind of historical things I can find throughout the whole thing. I'd like to make an announcement to you folks at the end of the show too, so remind me. Nobody else is here except me. But I have an announcement to make, and I'll keep reminding you every week on it. That I'll remind you again at the end of the filming of the 2008 filming season and whatnot. But anyways, O'Neill was a big success, but the snow, right? The snow was the problem. Snow was one of the biggest problems for us. I could not film outside. I was hoping it was going to be no snow, green grass, all the grass would be showing, flower beds would be nice. I was hoping to show you the Nook shift we have at the school and whatnot, but I doubt it. So it's really tough on that. So and whatnot. Oh yeah, Missy's not here. Missy's not here. Yeah, she's only part-time. She was a guest last week and whatnot. So yeah. So now we've talked about the mission, Offshore Entertainment Today, Chris Travels Historic Places. Coming up in the next few episodes in the upcoming weeks, we'll be talking about more of my other projects and whatnot. And so, what else can I talk about? Chris Travels. It's a lot of work, research, looking for some historical significance of the different things that go with the title, Chris Travels Historic Places. Speaking of which, remember I told you at the beginning of the series, this used to be the Chris Travels Historic Places board. It was. You cannot see it. If I put my hand over where the glue is, I can feel the bumpiness of the paint that was originally over it and whatnot. But it used to be the Chris Travels Historic Places board and whatnot. And now it's the Entertainment Man Talk Show. But I'm still learning to balance out my projects between the two of them. But I'm learning really well. I have cue cards already done over with for the show and whatnot. And we're going to take another quick break and we'll be right back to these messages.